Hello everyone, we receive my warm greetings. My name is Phyllis Nyambura. Delighted to engage CPA Daniel Kirogo, Managing Partner Jowa Kirogo Associates on Tax Amnesty. Welcome CPA Dan. Maybe you can give us a brief introduction about yourself.
Yes, thank you very much, Phyllis. My name is CPA Daniel Kirogo. As you said, I'm the Managing Partner at Jowa Kirogo Associates. Yeah, and we're here to discuss about the Tax Amnesty. I'm here to respond to what you have about the Tax Amnesty so that we can inform our taxpayers. Thank you, Phyllis.
Yes, thank you so much. So, to begin with, you can explain to us what Tax Amnesty is all about and what it entails.
Yes. So the Tax Amnesty is a measure that is given by the government so that through the Kenya Revenue Authority, which is the collector of the taxes, which is a measure to waive penalties and interest, so that the government can see that it is able to boost its collection. I understand based on your question, we understand yesterday that the finance bill was passed by the president. It was ascended. Now we have the Finance Act 2026, and part of this Finance Act has the Tax Amnesty as an act that has been signed, and this will be starting from 1st of July 2026. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for that. Maybe you can tell us the procedures that small medium enterprises will take to apply for this Tax Amnesty.
Yes, and before I explain about that, we understand that we had a tax amnesty window that was going up to 31st of December 2023. That was last year. The deadline of applying this tax amnesty was up to June 2025, and the government had anticipated, and it collected about 43.9 billion shillings. I can give you these numbers, Phyllis, if you allow me, so that there were 2,617,111 taxpayers who benefited of this period, the tax amnesty that we had last year. And Phyllis, if you go to our videos, you will see that we also had videos that we did, and we had a majority of taxpayers engaging also Jowa Kirogo, and we assisted a majority of taxpayers. And the government has now opened another window which will start from 1st of July 2026, and this ends to 31st of December 2026. Now, let me go back to your question. You're asking how the taxpayers, how the SMEs can benefit from this.
Yes.
I know that there are a lot of SMEs who are out there who have penalties and interest, and if you have any penalty and interest, it goes up to 31st of December 2025. You are privileged to benefit under this program, and you can engage us, and we're going to give you the procedures on how you able to apply for the tax amnesty. So I know that I've talked about a lot of this, but lastly what I can say is that you need to pay the principal amount. So for you to benefit for the tax amnesty, you need to pay the principal amount, and if you're not able to raise the full amount, you can also engage us. We are going to tell you how you are going to engage KRA so that they can give you a payment plan, and then you qualify for this tax amnesty. Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much, CPA. And maybe you can tell us the deadline for the application of this tax amnesty.
Yeah, the deadline for application of this amnesty it will be 31st of December 2026. So there is a very short period window that has been opened. That is from 1st of July 2026, and the last day will be that 1st of December 2026. Yeah, that will be the deadline for that application.
Yes, thank you so much. And maybe lastly you can tell us how Jowa Kirogo Associates, as a tax and consultancy firm, is willing to assist small medium enterprises and other taxpayers to take advantage of this tax amnesty that was introduced by Kenya Revenue Authority.
Yes, as Jowa Kirogo Associates, we are a tax consulting firm, and our focus is mainly to assist the SMEs, the small medium taxpayers, to be compliant. And you'll find out that maybe some people who have these penalties and interest have some ongoing disputes. They can engage us so that we have a very short period, but we can be able to handle these disputes so that they're able to benefit from this amnesty. And also, even if you have only penalties and interest on your iTax, and I've said that is from when you opened your PIN until 31st of December 2025, you can be able to benefit from this program. So if you engage us, maybe Phyllis, I know you'll be providing our contacts and our emails. You engage us, we can see where you are, because taxpayers will be in different categories. The other will have active disputes that are ongoing. The others who have already concluded their disputes and they have these penalties and interest they want to take advantage. So the earlier the better. If you come, maybe if you come in the last month, we might not be able to resolve the dispute and maybe apply the amnesty. So the other benefit will come from 1st of July, be able to see how you're going to benefit from this tax amnesty. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. And maybe you can give us your last take on tax amnesty.
Yes, the tax amnesty, I think that is one of the best measures that the government has provided in the recent years in terms of taxpayers benefiting from not paying penalties and interest. Because if you don't file maybe your return, if you don't file like the returns that you're doing right now, by 30th of June, you don't file maybe for a corporate return, for a limited company return, there is a penalty that is, I think it's 20,000. If it's an individual, 2,000 shillings. Those are the penalties that we're talking about. If you miss the deadlines, you know that you do VAT, you do PSU1 and all the others. So, telling a taxpayer to pay that amount is a bit a punitive measure. So, giving a window of that tax amnesty is a relief from the government. And this is one of the proposals that was fascinating me about the finance bill 2026 that will help. And there are other measures that we are going to talk in other videos in terms of this finance bill. That the Finance Act now is an act of parliament, and we have to live with it. That this is what we have at the moment. So the tax amnesty will really help the taxpayers. Thank you.
Yes, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you so much for this insightful information to us as taxpayers and to small medium enterprises out there. For this and more information, you can visit our website that will be provided after the video. Thank you so much.